We have been reshaping data frames using methods such as stack and unstack. Now we learn how to combine them with grouping and statistical functions. Let's imagine we have the following data frame that contains data about sales in 2 countries in 2 different years. The data frame contains multi-level indexes, country and year. We could perform some statistical operations on this data frame, such as calculating the sum, mean, median, or difference between columns. To obtain the total amount of online and on-site sales by year in the 2 countries, we chain the stack and the sum functions and apply it to the sales data frame, as you see in the code. We set axis to 1 to apply it over the column axis. The stack method returns a data frame with a new innermost index level, the shop label. The sum method gives the total amount of products sold. To turn the shop level of row index into a column index, we could chain the previous sequence to the unstack method. This will yield the same results as before, but in a different format, a wider format. Now, online and on-site are column labels of the data frame. To obtain the mean amount of products sold for each year in both countries, we can unstack the first level of sales and then apply the function mean. Again, we set axis to 1 as an argument to specify the column axis. As a result, we get the following data frame. We can observe that year is in the index, and the column is the mean of all products sold in both countries. Now we'll get the difference in the amount of office supplies sold in 2018 compared to 2017. First, we select the office supply column of sales. Then we unstack the country level. After that, we apply the function diff. This function finds the difference between columns or rows. We set the axis parameter to 1 to apply it over the columns. Period is set to 2, so it calculates the difference between a column and every other column. The output is a data frame with values representing the difference between the first and third column, and the second and fourth column as seen in the code. The stack and unstack functions can also be used with grouping functions such as group by. We want the total amount of different products by online or on-site, regardless of the country. First, we will stack the data frame, as you can see in the code. This will result in the shop column being the innermost level of the index. You can observe it in the first 4 rows of the resulting data frame. After that, we group the data by the type of shop. We set the level parameter to the desired column name, shop. Then we chain it with the sum function. As a result, we will get the total amount of office supply or technology purchase online or on-site as shown. When grouping columns, the resulting data frame will have the grouping factor as the row index. In the code, we group the data by year and then calculate the median. The output is a data frame where year is now the row index. We can chain these operations to the stack and unstack functions to reshape the data. We stack the first and second level and then unstack the year level. We get a data frame containing the mean amount of products sold by year where shop and product are now the row indexes. Now is your turn to put this concept into action.